Hello folks, and welcome back to Marauders. It's been quite a while since I played this. Quite a while indeed. Like, seriously. Let's get on with it though. I'm actually going to start this mission again. Teach me how to jerk. The reason I'm starting again is I feel like I did the start of it wrong. I focused too much on the units that that are in the normal game. While I did use that one new ship, I used a ton of Centurions and whatnot, and I feel like I should try out the other guys. So, let's do that. A few missions have come out since I last played, so I'll be slotting them in before I move on to the new stuff. And I will be doing videos in order of release. There are some videos done, Birth of a Legend. There's 2 videos of that, Birth of a Legend 1 and 2, and they're not in the normal list. They're like skip a few spaces and they're at the end in their own like little separate thing. So yeah, I'll be doing them in order of release. So yeah. Annoyingly, I am tired. I might finish this mission. I'm not sure. I've just come off playing some Warcraft 3, and the reason I've been playing this in quite a while is because I've been Also, you still have no vision. Yeah, man. There we go. Hold on. There we go. But yeah, and I've been tied up with Legion. But I'm doing a bit of this today. So, let's skip ahead. Don't think I can skip this. But yeah, it's been a while since I played this. So I might be a bit rusty. I've done a lot of the multiplayer, but I haven't done any of the Marauder stuff. So, and it's a custom campaign. While certainly there's some skills and whatnot to be learned from playing the campaigns or the multiplayer, due to the different units and like its own shtick, it can be awkward to try and incorporate them into this. Like while I may be going to play Protoss now, this Protoss is different to the normal Protoss. Okay. I've already read all of this before in just like the last episode, so shit. Okay, enjoy some double length episodes. I forgot to change the video length. Enjoy some double length ones. To be honest, I'm not really sure what I think of this like base style of having this mobile base. I'm not sure if it does it for me, to be honest. Like, I don't mind here's a unit. It can build units on the move. But I kind of prefer that as a the carrier or something. I like okay, here's a base. You can build up here, here, and then you can you can move out with these units, and they'll keep producing in the field. That's an idea I kind of like. But I'm not really sure of this whole mobile command center thing. I'm just kind of growing up. I like played a particular style of RTS. Warcraft 3 wasn't Warcraft 3 or StarCraft. Neither of them were my first RTS. My first RTS was I can't remember what it's called. It's not a Romance of the Three Kingdoms game, though it's set within the same kind of like thing. It's they go by a different name, something dragon. I remember its desktop icon was that of a golden, there's like a golden square base with its serpent coming out of it, like a Chinese dragon on top of it, bit of it going into the base, less coming out of it, more like set onto it with bit of it was maybe I'm being too, maybe I'm adding details in my recollection. Because part of me feels like, you know, it's faint, so I'm adding in details. But yeah, there's golden dragon on a golden base. There we go. Golden dragon, golden base. Of, you know, Chinese style. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Any further detail I could be embellishing it due to faint memory. But yeah, I started off with that, and that was a bit of a difficult game at the time. I'll probably be much better at it now. Well, some missions were much more difficult than others. Remember, you have to escort 2 carriages from one side of the map all the way to the other, and you've only like a hero and a couple of guys. You have to fend off multiple ambushes, and you can't let the carriages get destroyed. And I just had such difficulty with it. But anyway, yeah, it was of a similar style to like Warcraft. It just in that you build like you have a town, or you early on in the mission you take a town. Or there's also some missions where there weren't any towns, but anyway, you take a town. You have a town. You have a unit building that produces units. You can either ship. I think you send those units off to get training, or off to be workers, like to chop down trees or mine or whatever. But like you had like a stationary. Here's a building. You use this. Here's a building. Use that. Rather than moving things around. So that's the RTS I grew up with. Then I played Warcraft 3, which hammered it in. StarCraft. You know, it all hammered that in. So this different style just doesn't sit right with me, because it's not what I'm used to. Okay. But yeah, it's just like I grew up in playing a particular style of RTS, and while there is certainly differences between like the Blizzard RTSs and the game I was talking about there, but there is similarities between them, and enough to kind of get me quite used to that style of gameplay. Okay, maybe I went a little overboard there, but I can easily, you know, start producing more. But yeah, there's enough similarities for me to get used to that kind of style of gameplay. They refer to this as Command and Conquer style or something. If I played more of that game growing up or whatever, then I'll be more open to this. I've never actually played. I have played a Command and Conquer game 2, one on the Xbox and one on the mobile. As you can see, I'm truly a Command & Conquer aficionado. But yeah, I've very little experience with the thing, and the Xbox one I didn't play much of, nor did I play much of the mobile game. I only played a demo of the XCOM one, of the Xbox one. The other one was a full game, but I don't know how far I got into it. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Then again, maybe I'm taking this up wrong. I'm worried to make a mistake here, but you know, buggery if I know. But yeah, basically this is different to what I'm used to. It's certainly a fine way in of itself, but I'm just used to the other style. I'm just used to the other way of it working. And this just different change, while it's not that big of a deal, it just feels different and it feels off. So certainly this is perfectly acceptable and fine. I'm not saying that it's terrible, I hate it, or any bad shit thing like that. It's just I'm more used to a particular feel of a game, and this different feel is off to me. That's all. It could be a case of me just needing to get used to it. Beautiful. I was thinking I was gonna have to get him killed. Well, execute him. Sticking him as close to some of these as possible, so he can just, you know, rapidly provide resources. Well, they can rapidly provide resources. Okay, develop my armies. Oh yeah, he was saying don't over specialize, or you know, don't over unlock. But we'll be fine. Some reason, you know, them moving to get the minerals doesn't move them, but them trying to just move past them does. Interesting. Now I can get cybernetics core, but yeah, I had no issue with overdeveloping. So. Position. Yeah, I had no issue before. So yeah, I'll be doing that. And they also say zealots, but I have no access to zealots. I've only supplicants. Sounds like a bit of a mistake. Century. Yeah, okay, there's supplicants. I haven't really used them, so I'll get them. Supreme Templar, Vindicators, and that'll be it from here. So 3 from there. You have photon cannons. Kinda looks like a love heart. Grab these 3. And grab these 3. Okay, and oh, move. That was a mistake. Okay, actually, him being there is actually stopping them from working. Alright. It just didn't seem like it was an issue before, but I guess appearances can be deceiving. Can I actually afford to have more here? Yeah, I probably could. Okay. They would... you and you. Shock troopers and frigates. So we'll be using these 5. Okay, these cost a bit much. I probably won't be using too much of them. When we get on to the next group of guys, I'll be reading their text then. It's just previously, you know, just in the last episode for ye, I, you know, read the other guys out, so. While it may be in ages for me, I still remember the gist of what he says. Alright. What was the second upgrade? I have no idea. Okay. Kill, 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 kill. Forgot all about the Centurions. Kill. Okay. So I won't be using those. I'll be using just from here. Supreme Templars and Vindicators.
Upgrade complete. You have not enough. Upgrade complete.
Okay, let's focus on here for the for now. Okay. This is starting to wear low. I'll need to move over soon enough. Okay, move here. So, rapid fire infantry can hit air and ground. Void launcher. Also, they have 100 shield, 80 health. 7 damage, 5 range, 0.2 weapon speed. No default shields, 1 default armor with a 2.25 movement speed. Okay. Oh, we just need to wait. Wait. Did I? When did I grab that cybernetic score? I think I wasted some money. Okay. Ooh. I am tired. Alright. Okay, I have a bit of money coming in. Let's grab a frigate. And we'll grab a ton of Supreme Templars. Because these are pretty cheap to warp in. They cost a fair bit of gas, but I have a fair bit of gas. I'm just looking at that model. Just for a moment there, I thought... I can't tell from the distance, but I almost swore that the right arm on him was glitching into the thing on his wing. And that also looks like Zerathul's ship, just shrunk down, the Star Relic. Just shrunken down and shiny. Not sure if it's better to have him, you know, a bit further away or just right on top of him, practically. I'll have to move over soon.
You have not enough minerals.
Everyone, group up. I would like to be mining from both things at once, but due to this style, I can't really do so. Well, I suppose I could position him in the middle and try and mine that way, but I don't think it would work too well. Okay, I have a bit of cash. Let's grab some more... whatchamacallits? Pylons. Alright. Look to grab some shock troopers down a moment. Do cost a bit. Also, I have no melee units. Well, that could be fine. I feel like I need a melee unit to keep the rangers protected, but we'll be fine.
Mineral field depleted.
Shouldn't have built as many of those as I did. They aren't going to prove that beneficial. Okay. With those extra few pylons being built, we'll be able to get a few more guys in a mount. I can't remember what the cap is on supply here. I know it's StarCraft, so 200 is the typical thing, but I'm not sure if they've altered it. Okay, doesn't seem so. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mineral field depleted.
Do kind of like watching them slowly trickle over. Also, that guy floats faster than I thought. I know this is the most economically sound way of, getting this done, but that's fine with me. I know I like the look of it. Don't know why. Just them slowly trickling over, doing what I, issue just appeals to me on some level. Okay. Let's group up. We're going to move out because I've been dawdling a fair bit. Okay. Move over this way and up here. Thankfully, the Zerg are quite non-aggressive. Uh, 80 damage. Thought it was only 75. And phase shift. It's a banish. Okay. I thought I did. Okay, apparently they count as a structure. Keep moving. I thought this went a lot harder before. Just had a bit of a rough time doing that.
Our foe strikes.
Grab another one. Okay. You. Up here. Okay, everyone group up. And down this way. Also, haven't gotten rid of all the creep. Back here. Everyone group up. I'm just getting a little obsessive here. Also, surveillance mode. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, I hear warping sounds. I'm not sure if it's that or this or what. But why do it throw me off? Okay, over here. Over here. Okay. Okay, apparently that was all. Good, good. And here's another one of those. Okay, over here. Damn, these are slow. Alright, moving this way. They really like to be out front. Okay, keep moving. Not really that used to side storms. I tend to not use them. Tend to focus on like immortals. Okay, this went pretty well. Shadow Cannon. Isn't that the weapon for like one of the other immortals in Legacy of the Void? Yes, I think it's Natrazim, immortal weapon. Also, Natrazim is very close. Isn't that very close to like the proper name for Dreadlords or something? Can this hit here? Yes. Hopefully the audio level is fine. I haven't checked it at all. I just started playing because I was figuring it's probably fine. Good. You show some form of competence at least. Good. Now we move on to the red zones. Yes. Hello. Welcome to the red zone, maggot. You should know this how this works already. Make some probes. Okay, can blink. Cool. Raid ship. The ultimate vessel of obliteration. I can't speak. My god. Offensive capital ship. Yes, that color scheme is very offensive to me, to mine eyes. Okay, you make that over here. Make this. Only getting one thing of gas? Well, one perp thing. Alright. Ah, here they are. Just wondering. Considering how much we got last time. Assimilation successful. It's a red pylon. Provides a supply, generates a power field. Red. Warptacular. Enables warping of ground protest units. Deployed. Develop the army. Develop the forces of death and destruction. Void Rift. Summon the shadows of red. Warp in the annihilation. Warp in the Death Fleet. I'll get a few more, then I'll worry about the pylons. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll worry about them now. Okay, After these two, I'll move the raid ship in a bit closer. So I have a feeling of deja vu. Huh. And I think even the feeling of deja vu has a feeling of deja vu.
You have not.
The music that's currently on now just really makes me think of Lavender Town. Like, seriously. Alright, we're gonna focus on the economy for the moment. You know, actually get some units out. Okay. To be honest, I'm actually quite tired right now. I kinda just want to go to sleep. But I want to record for a little longer. Hopefully I'm not too tired. Here, enjoy the music for a second. I'm just gonna take this off and get a drink. I'm gonna keep recording because this is gonna keep playing. So, 1 sec. Hey folks, sorry about that. It's just I have sports bottles of water rather than a normal bottle, and I can't get these caps off. They're my hand just keeps sliding around. I just don't have grip. So yeah. So I just figure it's easier to take my headset off than to drink with it on. I suppose I could pause the recording, but meh. At least this way, I keep getting, you know, keep getting a bit of mining while I stop and all that. Build 3 of those. Build a forge. Okay, we needed a Geordie anyway. Return cargo. Also, for some reason, the minerals are kind of held underneath the unit instead of like in front of it. It kind of does from the side make it look like it's holding, like, you know, in the probe's fins, bottom fins. It makes it look like the minerals are being held by that. Though the effect isn't held up when it's. We also have to enable units. Don't be hasty. The effect doesn't hold up from the front. Sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Ah, forge is done. So, Stalkers, Havocs, Blood Hunters, Ascendants, and Dark Archons. Never really used Blood Hunters, Ascendants, or Dark Archons. Never really used a Havoc either. What? The fuck? Use your might to destroy the filthy Zerg over there. 7x core.
Upgrade complete.
I'm not sure why I have no buildings. Like, why have they all disappeared? Ooh, that's a strange fact. Oh yeah, doesn't it normally do damage to units in proximity? Or something. Void Rifts makes temporary minions do your bidding. Marine, Roach, Stalker, Archons. Okay, just costs direct supply. And a couple moments and you get some units. Okay, let's try it. Okay, Vanguards, Wraith Walkers, Destroyers, Skylords, and yes, and yes. These last only 20 seconds. Use these for a bit of scouting. There's no real cost to them, it just costs direct supply. And that's pretty fine. Okay, the map here is borked.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a quick look at this. See if they've anyone commenting on this. Marauders Craft 2. Okay, found the page. I'm not really sure what's going wrong here. Like, it was working fine before.
Upgrade complete.
Hmm. Well, I'm just leaving that run, but for a second. I'm just seeing if anyone has commented on it. It doesn't seem like anyone else has had this issue. Okay. Let's see if I can't get any other units out. Well, any other buildings out. Never mind units. Okay. Oh, you go back here. Also done the photon cannons here. You want to make these